Where are you from, Mr. Yukio?
I'm from Nome, in Alaska.
Nice hat.
Thank you. What? 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 Wow!
Hey, right on!
Another message from Captain Eco. Don't fasten your seatbelt. Please release your... What? Not that belt, Mr. Beetle. Please. Next, we have an incredibly interesting video graphic that Captain Eco did in 1986. Gravity Dance.
Avons-nous la foi? Je crois que oui. Deux enfants sublimes, Abel et Gallois. Vers 1820, le splendide édifice de la mathématique européenne reposait sur trois piliers. L'un à Göttingen, Gauss, un autre à Paris, Cauchy, le troisième dans un petit village de Norvège appelé Finnøy. Monsieur Zabel, l'humble pasteur de cette humble paroisse, était pauvre mais heureux. Ses 7 enfants jouaient bruyamment autour de lui et son deuxième fils, Niel Henrik, né le 5 août 1802. Ce siècle avait 2 ans, donnait déjà en sciences plus que des espérances. Un commun amour pour les mathématiques l'avait rapproché de son maître d'école, jeune homme de 25 ans nommé Holmboe. Aussi fut-ce qu'avec une grande confiance de la destinée que, son père étant mort, le jeune Isabelle, à qui incombait désormais la charge de la famille, se mit à donner des leçons particulières de mathématiques. L'existence était rude, exigeait fortes privations, mais il y avait la science en compensation et Niel Henrik se voyait déjà professeur de faculté. Il prit un départ foudroyant. À 24 ans, il réussit à faire imprimer une mémoire démontrant qu'au rebours de ce qui se passait pour les équations de 4 premiers degrés, il n'existait pas de formule permettant de résoudre celle du 5e. Voilà un succès, se dit-il sans vaine et fausse modestie. À moi de le faire connaître. Pour se faire connaître, il lui fallait attirer l'attention de Gauss, de Cauchy, de Legendre et de Poisson. Abel commença par Gauss, mais on sait quel dédain ce grand homme professait pour les jeunes. Il ne lut même pas le mémoire. La Norvège était alors très pauvre. Elle fournit pourtant aux jeunes prodiges une bourse pour voyager en Allemagne et en France, et en 1825, Abel se rendit à Berlin. Il eut la chance, ce fut peut-être l'unique de sa vie, d'y rencontrer un ingénieur nommé Auguste Léopold Krell, passionné des mathématiques qui prit le voyageur sous sa protection, le pilota dans les cénacles et le lui ouvrit les portes du journal de mathématiques pures et appliquées qu'il fonda en 1826 et qui parut jusqu'en 1939. Mais comme Gauss ne donnait pas signe de vie, Abel se décida à gagner Paris. À te dire vrai, écrivit-il à son ami Holmboe, cette capitale la plus bruyante du continent me fait pour le moment l'effet d'un désert et je ne connais personne car c'est la belle saison pendant laquelle tout le monde est à la campagne. Jusqu'à présent, je ne fais la connaissance que de M. Legendre, de M. Cauchy et de M. Hachette. Legendre est d'une complaisance extrême mais malheureusement très vieux. Cauchy est fou, ce qu'il fait excellent mais très embrouillé. Il est à présent le seul qui s'occupe de mathématiques pures. Poissons, fourrier, ampères, etc. s'occupent exclusivement de magnétisme et d'autres sujets de physique. C'est à Paris que le jeune analyste mit la dernière main à son chef-d'œuvre, mémoire sur une propriété générale d'une classe très étendue de fonctions transcendantes. Par une intuition géniale, il avait trouvé un biais pour étudier les intégrales elliptiques de Legendre, biais tellement habile qu'il réduisait à néant le travail auquel ce vénérable savant avait passé 40 ans de sa vie. Abel confla son précieux mémoire à Cauchy. Hélas, Cauchy l'égara et, ayant dépensé ses derniers sous et perdu son espoir, le pauvre Norvégien se résigna à retourner dans son pays. The Defoe Dynasty of Foy. Foy. Europe in 1444 is on the verge of the Age of Discovery. Yet it is reeling from the shock of the failed crusade of Varna, as well as the threat of the Ottoman. By the way, the French passage was an excerpt from the book History of Science by Pierre Rousseau, published by Fayard. History of Science, Histoire de la Science. To go back to the description of the country of the Defoe Dynasty of Foy, the Treaty of Towers have left Western Europe with an uneasy truce, one that looks like it could break at any time due to the ambition of the King of France, England, and Duke of Burgundy. In the north, the Kalmar Union remains in place, despite the disposition of its Pomeranian king by the Hanseatic League, as well as dissident Swedish and Danish nobles. Precisely the message passed through this book. However noble the Swedish and Danish can be, we will take their ideas and synthesize them into contingency maps.
The human race is.
The Russian state are barely starting to feel free of the Tatar yoke, as the Golden Hordes continue to fracture ever since its crushing defeat at the hands of Timur. As the High Renaissance approaches, Italy and Germany remain fraught by the constant friction between the Emperor and the many autonomous princes. The entire continent is on the verge of major changes, and it will be up to you to lead the Phoenician appanage through this period. Yeah. I see. What it is in this country. What am I? Okay.
What an impressive moment.
What's up, Armagnac? You got this, buddy? Or do I got this? Because I think I got this. First and foremost,
Hailiki tomaho. Bonsoir, monsieur and mademoiselle de Coachson. Welcome to this Polynesian show in Bora Bora. Please enjoy yourselves. You see, I'm Napoleon. Okay, Parisian, breathe!
We gonna go through non-stop.
My neck is so stiff these days.
Volcano.
not exactly sure what these are. I guess you can fill them all up.
Oh, what? Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-huh. Is this... What? Oh. Is this a dream? No.
The estate of four proposed agenda for the son and died. Clearing one of the estates here could have large benefits in the long term. The clergy bemoans the poor regard the Pope as for our nation. They call for us to reaffirm our standing as good Christians by solidifying our relations with Roma. The nobility call for us to strengthen our fortification in Foreign. They argue that it is imperative we protect this key strategic position from attack.
기다네.
To pay off the national debt, fortified core, and paper. Okay, so we've made some advancements. What we could do now is try to see if we could build some buildings. I need a bit more money. Build a castle. Perfect. Due to the lack of anything of note, Isabelle is known throughout history as Isabelle the Cautious. Due to the lack of anything of note, Jean I is known throughout history as Jean I the Cautious. Gaston the Fourth, the reign of Gaston the Fourth saw the provinces of Béarn and Fourth gained. And so Gaston conquered the provinces. And Isabelle is of no significance. So is Jean. Okay. I think they want us to look at the ledgers. Country. Let's see. In Austria. Frederick von Habsburg. Let's see our military. My Duke, 3 leagues entered a military alliance with their new ally Austria. We have gained Vincent d'Arcy. The Pyrenees. My Duke, Austria entered a military alliance with their new ally Hungary. Almost as if you need to keep note of this stuff. Give me a second. So I have in front of me a notebook, which will help me play the game a bit more easily by remembering some of these diplomatic announcements which are made. France vs Austria. France. No more alliance with Provence. They have this France. They have this in restraint of appeals. Officially, they mold the Pope and instead raise the King to be the final legal authority. The papacy no longer holds ruling power. Kingship is formed. My Duke, France entered a military alliance with their new ally Castile. France and Castile allies. My Duke, France entered a military alliance with their new ally Scotland. They have decided to pass the Dissolution of the Monasteries Act, increase the monarch's control and power by authorizing any ecclesiastical property with an annual income below a certain value to be confiscated. The taking of the church land. Dissolution of monasteries. They tell us of the Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. For years now, imperial authority over the kingdom, that is Austria, of Italy has been waning. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, as they have begun to act with total disregard for imperial laws and customs. Unless the wayward notions of northern Italy are firmly reined in soon, Italy may slip out of imperial control forever. Empire collapsing in Italy. They tell us about the event of the Neapolitan succession, where amongst the possible option they went with "they shall follow Alphonse's last testament" as their choice of action. Aragon and Napoleon. Leon legacy. Acts. This can be done automatically. Bohemia. They tell us of the great bullion of famine. We have been paying gold to import silk, alum, spices, and pearls from east. As trade between east and west become increasingly frequent, the deficit of gold in Europe becomes more apparent. Gold has become an increasingly rare commodity in our world, but the demand of these luxuries has not decreased. If we were to gain access to a source of gold outside Europe, put an end to this bullion famine. Gold necessitation. Bohemia. The obsession. The conquistadors. And the city of gold. The wrath of God. Kings fighting against religious institutions. Boom. Economic ideas. Let's look at these guys. Weapon quality standards, Vassal Obligation Act, to the ground, the Transportation Acts, the Three Sisters, the Statute of Monopolies, the Stamp Act, the Recruitment Act, the Public Welfare Act, Stamp Recruitment, Collection of Stamp, the Global Trade Power, the Statute of Monopolies, right? Markets, mail, access, sending packages, ruling the land, France. I am of foi, belief. I am in fact of Béarn. Hegel versus, and the France was canceling, so Hegel and the France would be the Republicans. We've got some news. Artois is now the seat of the new cardinal. He is loyal to Burgundy. Cardinals are figures of power. And representation. If I was to design an act right now, it would be an act of the deep belief act of remuneration, or the Remuneration Deep Belief Act. Since France passed the Dissolution of Monasteries Act, I choose to represent the papacy through the maintenance of deep belief, which is in fact maybe a show of alliance with the English nation, which would be represented by these guys: Essex, Sussex, Kent, Hampshire, Devon, Cornwall, Dorset, Somerset. All these lands which can collaborate together in order to provide the resources necessary. Inverness, Sutherland, Perth, Argyll, Ayrshire, Armand Cork, etc. And to access to this is in fact we have, what would we have here? Spain. That is all we can see. So we are, in fact, in the 1400s. Let's see what we can do. Troops back. Here's Italy. Is it? Seems like it. No, Italy's right here. So the papacy's quite far from us. Hold the land under your possession. Possessed. Possessed. Acquire. Buy. And maintain. To hold. To have. Inquire. To question. To think. To answer. To not think. About the consequences. What does it mean to own the land? The land is home. Own the home. Vient de l'Abitibi. The estates of Foix have come forth offering a compromise to Duke Gaston IV to solve the weak control that the appanage exercised over the land. In exchange for control, the estate demands certain liberties. Honestly, what did you expect when you sold out the entire country? France. They tell us about the event of the surrender of Maine, where among the possible options they went with time to teach them how to war as their choice of action. Time is the goal of action. No. It is the cause of action. Reaction. Influence. Tell us about the event of the surrender of Maine. Surrender of Maine, the state. Keep control over what? The land and its rights. My Duke, England declared war upon their new enemy France. They cite 100-year war as their casus belli. England versus France. Year war. Casus belli. It was bound to happen. New Cardinal. Moldavia, they tell us about the event of Romans invasion. Which is where amongst the possible options they went with submit to Roman rules. Moldavia. Submit to Roman rule. Why? Interesting. Fabrication of claims. Isn't that libel? You have to lie for the truth. Daimonic possession. Shoot may find what it seeks. Moldova, the land of Roman rule. Our castle is almost built. Perfect. Castle built.